Hello, beautiful humans. So I wanted to talk to you about how our schemas are actually activated. And to do this, I'm going to explain a little bit about your memory network and the kind of model. So just stay with me. It's easier if I draw it. Okie doke. So basically, this guy up here is what we call your memory network. It's like a big spider web in your head. And you can kind of see these like little nodes here. These are what we call your target memories. Now, the way that we actually store a memory, there's 3 different components to it. So there's the personal meaning that we attribute to it. So this is your schema. So I'm not good enough, I'm worthless, I'm not safe, I can't trust anyone, those kinds of beliefs. Then we've got the bodily experiences, so what kind of goes on in your body, and then the feelings that are associated with it. So that might be anxiety, that might be terror, it might be sadness, it might be joy. This doesn't just have to be negative, by the way. And then you've got the sensory, so what you can see here, taste, touch, and smell. Now, any part of this can trigger off a memory. So let's say, for example, you're in a car accident 5 years ago, and when the car flipped, a Red Bull can exploded. Now, let's fast forward to now, and you're out with some friends, and you're just down at a local cafe, and one of them orders a Red Bull can. Now, the smell, so that's the sensory component of that Red Bull can, triggers this off. Now, when this gets activated, this stays active for about 48 hours. So depending on how many kind of memories are interlinked and depending on the severity of it, it's going to depend on how you experience that. Because here's the thing, your brain, when a memory is stuck, so it's not processed through, your brain isn't able to differentiate whether or not that memory happened 5 years ago or if it's happening to you right now. Now, this does not necessarily mean that you're going to have flashbacks or anything like that, but you might just feel really off. And there's no real explanation. Everything's going well, but just as soon as that smell triggers, something doesn't feel right. Essentially, this has been activated. So if you kind of imagine that all of these experiences that actually shape our biology, that shape the way that we see the world, it explains why in the moments we act the way that we do, because we go back to where we've been stuck. We've gone back to where these beliefs have been shaped. And it makes it so much more challenging to do the work in the moment. This is why we talk about schema therapy, and it's about processing a lot of what's happened here. So this is your memory network. This is how your schemas are triggered and how they're activated. And then your next step is we talk about modes. But for right now, this is where we're going to leave it. So I hope that explains it. Have a kind of think about maybe if you've noticed this happening for yourself and then what happens when you experience this. Alrighty, lots of love, guys. Bye.